2018 Nissan Pathfinder Overview. 2018 Nissan Pathfinder should be on the list for shoppers looking for a large crossover. The Pathfinder is highly functional but not entirely interesting. If there were any confusion as to the 2018 Nissan Pathfinder S mission, it should be clear this year. The big, 7-seater adds a rear seat alert to remind parents, children or fur parents to check the back seats before leaving the car, and standard automatic emergency braking on all models. Both are common-sense standard features that will hopefully increase safety and cut down on the number of unattended pets and children left in cars during extreme weather. We rate the 2018 Nissan Pathfinder at a 6.7 overall with points for interior space and safety. The Pathfinder isn't big on style, but it's not bad either. All Pathfinders look the same under the hood. A competent, but sometimes noisy V6 is mated to a continuously variable automatic transmission and front or all-wheel drive. The Pathfinder has evolved into a smoother, competent crossover since its origins as a trucky off-roader decades ago. The Pathfinder S Forte is its interior space. Front seat occupants will have the best seats in the house, but Nissan's approach to the second row is relatively unique. Rear seat passengers sit lower and closer to the front row, which benefits the Pathfinder S third row that's standard across all models. While we stop short of recommending the third row for adults for long stretches, it's relatively comfortable for children and adolescents. Base Pathfinder S models are relatively Spartan, but Platinum models can rival luxury competitors. The IIHS has called the Pathfinder a top safety pick thanks to its top good ratings on all crash scores, including the small overlap frontal crash test. The Nissan Pathfinder is more practical than other family-friendly crossovers, good or bad. The 2018 Nissan Pathfinder is 1 year removed from a styling update, which means that it's 1 year removed from looking new. We give the Pathfinder a 5 out of 10 for a big glass of okay. Last year, Nissan mildly resculpted the front and rear bumpers to add a more butch look to the Pathfinder, whose personality had skewed anything but over the past few years. The squared-off edges appear slightly more masculine, instead of a swept-back look that the last generation had. The front and rear bumpers are more squared off, adding to the effect. A new chrome grille adds to the appearance, bringing the Pathfinder in line with the rest of the Nissan portfolio. In all, we're not sure the small changes have worked with the crossover S long hood, raked windshield, and rear windows, which have been adapted from passenger cars. Alone, the Pathfinder manages to look fairly put together, but compared against others in its class, the look falls down. Inside, the Pathfinder marries Nissan's utilitarian look with a segmented approach that lacks the cohesive styling that others have found in recent years. It's hard to penalize Nissan for building a family-friendly vehicle that prioritizes function, but other automakers are starting to find ways to practically style those vehicles without feeling sterile. The Pathfinder takes an approach most have followed: smooth engine, transmission, and suspension setup. The Nissan Pathfinder is equipped with an aging V6 and continuously variable automatic transmission, CVT, that works hardest to keep the powertrain in its sweet spot. The engine has been upgraded over the years and now produces 284 horsepower, which is worth a point above average. We're not sure most people will be impressed beyond that, which is how we arrive at a score of 6 out of 10 for performance. Unlike previous years, the Nissan Pathfinder is geared more toward comfortable cruising rather than off-road bruising. The V6 engine planted in the front is the only option. A slow-selling hybrid was available in previous years that makes 284 horsepower. It's a fairly unrefined mill, but one that's made its way around Nissan products for several years and has been tamed. That V6 is mated to a CVT that's built for efficiency. It helps the Pathfinder realize more than 20 mpg combined, but not much else. Its widespread will be a boon for long-distance cruisers, but a bane for performance seekers. We nearly awarded another point for the Pathfinder S smooth ride, but withheld. The front struts and rear multi-link setup has helped keep the Pathfinder planted on pavement, but off-roaders will miss the nameplate's previous prowess. Last year, Nissan stiffened up the front suspension by 11% and the rears by 7% to help control the Pathfinder S 2-ton plus mass. It's lighter than some of its competitors, but not necessarily nimble. Overall, the ride in the Pathfinder is calm if unremarkable. The Nissan Pathfinder now includes standard equipment to help prevent children and animals from being stranded in cars in extreme weather. The 2018 Nissan Pathfinder adds a useful rear seat reminder that may help remind drivers or passengers to remove small children or animals from the rear seats to prevent extreme weather-related deaths. That's a common-sense safety feature we can get behind. The Nissan Pathfinder also features a 5-star overall rating, and a top safety pick nod from the IIHS. All three are good enough for 3 points over our average score, good enough for an 8 out of 10 on our safety scale. Federal officials gave the Nissan Pathfinder a 5-star overall score, including a 4-star frontal crash protection score and a 4-star rollover protection score. Thank you very much for listening. A like is always appreciated. And remember to subscribe for more amazing car videos.